Hello students of class 6. Yesterday what did we see in Odysseus and the Bag of Winds? We learned that Eurylochus was very anxious and very curious to know what was in the bag, isn't it? Today let us continue and see what happens next. Alright, so open your books to Odysseus and the Bag of Winds. Today's date is the 28th. Let us see now what happens next. Odysseus stood at the tiller with his foot on the sack and would not leave it even to snatch an hour's rest. The rest of the crew was well rested. So Odysseus he stood at the tiller with his foot on the sack. He was not leaving the bag. Okay, he had his foot on the sack and he would not leave it even to get an hour's rest. He would not leave it at all. He just had his foot on the sack and he was always over there with his foot on the sack. And the rest of the crew, they were all well rested. Okay. Finally, the hills of wooden Xanthe came into view. Okay, and seaweed of the beaches of Ithaca itself drifted by. People on the shore of Ithaca who were mending nets shielded their eyes and looked out to the sea at the approaching ships. Okay, so wooden Xanthe means woods near the shore of Ithaca. Okay. So finally the hill of wooden Xanthe. Wooden Xanthe meaning woods near the shore of Ithaca. Okay. That came into view. Okay. And seaweed of the beaches of Ithaca itself drifted by. Okay. People on the shore of Ithaca who were mending nets, they shielded their eyes and looked out to the sea at the approaching ships. So Ithaca was in view and the people over here, can you see they are mending nets? They could see the approaching ships as you can see in this photo. Okay. Odysseus felt safe at last. Okay. Odysseus saw his home Ithaca and he felt safe at last. Okay. Someone take this tiller. I must sleep. I can't stay awake another moment. So Odysseus saw Ithaca and he felt at peace in his heart and he said, now I have come close to home. I must need some sleep. I cannot stay awake any longer. Okay, so Eurylochus left the length of the boat all smiles and helpfulness. Let me, Captain. So Eurylochus left the length of the boat all smiles and all helpfulness. Let me, Captain. So Eurylochus went to Odysseus and told Odysseus all smiles and he asked Odysseus that let him help Odysseus. He wanted to help Odysseus and he said, let me, Captain. Okay. So Odysseus wanted to sleep because now Ithaca could be seen by him. He was at peace and Eurylochus went to help Odysseus so that Odysseus could have some sleep. Alright. He took the tiller and watched Odysseus curl up against the side of the bag. Okay. So Eurylochus took the tiller and he saw Odysseus curl up to sleep at the side of the bag. The men in the crew were standing up, exclaiming and pointing out the familiar landmarks of home. So all the other men were very happy that they were coming close to home. Okay. Eurylochus went to the place where Odysseus was sleeping and loosened just one of the 7 cords of the bag. So what? Eurylochus, as I told you, was very curious to know what was in the bag. Okay. And so he went to the place and now Odysseus was sleeping. He took advantage of Odysseus being asleep. He went to the place where Odysseus was sleeping and he loosened just one of the 7 cords. Okay, the 7 cords that was tying the bag, he loosened one of the cords of the bag. Okay, then what happened? Let us see. The winds roared. The people on the shore of Ithaca rubbed their eyes. They thought they had spotted a fleet of black ships, but now there was nothing but a funnel of water gushed out of the sea like the core of an apple. Okay, so after he loosened just one cord, after Eurylochus loosened one cord, what happened? The winds roared. Okay, the winds came out and the winds roared. The people on the shore, they rubbed their eyes. Okay, they thought that they had seen many ships, but now they saw nothing but a funnel of water gouged out of the sea like the core of an apple. Okay, gouged meaning made a hole or a cut in something in a rough or violent way. Okay, so because the winds came and the winds caused this to happen. Okay, the strong winds. Above it, the sky filled with rain clouds and the whole ocean was crumpled into mountainous waves. So, above, the sky turned with rain clouds, okay, and the whole ocean was crumpled into mountainous waves. Crumpled meaning crushed into folds, okay, so a lot of waves, big waves. Spray blanked out the horizon. Blanked out meaning covered something completely so that it could not be seen. Okay, so there was full ruckus and the winds were roaring and the waves and the sea and the environment turned very pathetic. Okay, so spray blanked out the horizon. Okay, so after Eurylochus did this, the whole environment turned into a disaster. Okay, this is all we will do today. Okay, we will continue what happens next in the next class. Let us come to the word meanings for today. Some difficult word meanings are given to you. Learn it well and write it in your English literature copy. Wooden Zanthe, woods near the shore of Ithaca. Gouged, made a hole or a cut in something in a rough or violent way. Crumpled, crushed into folds. Blanked out, covered something completely so that it could not be seen. Okay, so this is all for today, students. Please learn whatever I have taught you today well. Alright. Whatever I have taught you till now, please learn it nicely. We will continue in the next class with the lesson. Okay. Thank you, students, and God bless you.